Yes, yeah. Yeah, good evening all. Right, before I start, can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear, whether the screen is visible or not? Yes.
Yes, sir. It's audible as well as visible, sir.
So in yesterday we had some introductory session, right? Why Python? What is Python? I was just defined. Just I'll take 5 minutes what we have discussed in the last class. Python is a general purpose programming. Any kind of applications we can develop today by using Python. It has got multi-programming features. Python has got multi-programming features. It's a high-level language. It's a high-level language. It's an interpreted language, user-friendly programming language. Python is a general purpose. Yes, multi-programming features. It has got high-level language, interpreted language, and user-friendly programming language. Yes. What all the features we see in different other programming languages, all the features we can see in Python. It's a high level language. It's a high level language, easily understandable. It's portable. Yes, interpreted line by line execution, user friendly or programmer friendly programming language. Just observe here in the yesterday's class I was briefing. See, Python is a general purpose programming. It is not purpose based. It is not purpose. It's not for a particular purpose. It is not for a particular purpose, right? We have got like, just give me a second. Yes, a language which is suitable for developing any kind of application. Such a language we call it as general purpose programming. So Python is such a kind of language where any kind of applications you can develop. It's not for a particular purpose, not like purpose based. There are two types of languages, low level and high level. Low level languages are assembly level language. Low level languages like assembly level language or machine level language, they are not human understandable. They are not portable. And machine dependent means they cannot run on all the hardwares and all the operating system. They are dependent, right? Yes, system dependent. High level languages. Python is a high level language. It's easily understandable, human understandable, look like normal. They are portable and machine independent. Machine independent means, yes, it can run on all the hardwares in all the operating system, right? Yes. Yeah. Python has got multiple programming features. What features Python has got and what we'll be discussing as part of this course, right? Yes. Python has got procedural-oriented programming features like C language. It has got object-oriented programming features. It has got object-oriented programming features like C++, Java. It has got scripting features. It has got scripting features like shell script. All right. And modular programming features like modular 3. Modular programming features like modular 3. So because of these multiple programming features, we call Python as a hybrid language. Yes. So Java and Python are the two major programming languages used for enterprise applications creations, But the Java programmers or developers are strictly restricted to use only object-oriented programming. Without object-oriented programming, yes. Without object-oriented programming, there is no Java programmer application. Yes. And scripting, Python is one of the best scripting language with vast varieties of libraries towards scripting, where we will be using scripts automation, right? Yes. Modular programming, modular 3, thousands of modules we have got, right? Yes. Python has got a great boom today because of this modular programming. Thousands of modules we have said, right? Yes. Yeah. Fine. Modules. It has got modules for different environments. So for data science, separate modules. For big data, we have got separate modules, right? Yes. 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 For big data, separate modules. For networking, separate modules. For testing, for operating system, and for OS kinds of activities, right? Yes. And for each and every database, right, it is providing a module, CX underscore Oracle, right? Yes. And MySQL, PyMySQL, and SQL Server like PyODBC, right? Yes. For Excel, for CSV, for JSON, for XML, for PDF, for each and every file format, there is separate module Python is providing. And for mathematical operations, for statistical operations, right? Yes. For generating graphs, right? Yes. Who are using Python today? Who are using Python? Okay, before I go with this, right? Yes, you need to know something about yes, Python real-time applications. What kind of applications are we developing today by using? What kind of applications are we developing today by using Python? Yes, Python real-time applications. Python real-time applications. What kind of applications are we developing today, right? Yes. Python mostly used for developing web applications. It's mostly used for developing web applications. Lot of web applications are getting developed today by using Python. Yes. And also you may ask immediately you may ask, right? From last 20-25 years, Java, .NET are mostly preferred. Java, .NET are mostly preferred for developing. Yes. Web application. Why again Python, right? Why again Python? Yes. So Python has got a framework called Django framework. At a rapid speed, you can develop a web application with very less coding, with simple syntaxes, right? Yes. So using the Django, right? With very less coding, with simple syntaxes, right? So Django has got many flexible features. It has got its own database like SQLite 3. It has got its own application server, many flexible features. So with this at a rapid speed, right? Okay. And next, even for automation applications, right? For automation applications. For automation applications. For automation applications using technologies like data science, using technologies like data science, using technologies like IoT, using technologies like data science, using technologies like IoT, right? And DevOps, right? Yes. Automation applications with technologies like data science, like IoT and DevOps. Lot of, okay, for example, if we talk about IoT, it's a physical network or device embedded with software, sensors, and electronics for exchanging data, collecting data, and controlling the things from the place where you are, right? Yes. Yes. So in a simple way, electronic devices connecting and communicating with each other, 90% of the coding here written in Python, right? And even for data science, everything deals with the data. Data has got experience, data has got future reference. Using data science, we perform data analysis, data predictions, data classifications, like clustering, recommendations, pattern matching. It's a blend of technique. The main technique, what we see here, ML, machine learning, right? Machine learning. Machine learning, we have got many techniques like regression technique, classification technique, clustering, recommendation, right? For all the techniques to implement, we require a language. To implement, we require a language. So Python is the mostly chosen, mostly used programming for this machine learning, deep learning, AI, for all this. Java is never preferred for this data science, ML or DL kind of applications implementation. Even for DevOps or AWS, we write many automation scripts using Python. Even we have got a separate module like Boto 3 module for this DevOps AWS, right? Another major area like big data, right? Another area like big data, right? Big data means the name itself saying like huge volumes of data. You see the data storage units like KBs of data, MBs of data you should have seen, GBs of data you should have seen, TBs of data, but later like petabytes of data is getting generated today. We talk 1 petabyte equal to 1024 TBs. So already 1 TB is a large storage unit. Already 1 TB is a large storage unit. But here 1 petabyte equal to 1024. Yes. 1000, yes. So here for storing this data, for handling this use, for example, examples of petabytes of data generation today. We talk many applications are generating huge data. If we take 1 minute transaction, in a minute, how many Facebook posts? What is the data generated by Facebook in a minute? What is the data generated by Facebook in a minute? Huge data, right? It has to store each and every, right? Users post videos, right? And Twitter tweets keeps on generating. Twitter tweets keeps on generating. Everyone querying in the Google, what is the data generated by Google? YouTube videos upload, what should be the storage to handle, store this, all the YouTube videos? Observe, email messages, millions and trillions of users for email messages. Huge data, right? We talk about the bank transactions. Bank transactions. telecom transactions, Flipkart or Amazon transactions. Okay, Flipkart or Amazon transaction. Okay, all these are right there. Everywhere, like most of the applications are generating huge data. For storing this huge data and for processing this huge data, right? We have got some big data technologies, like if you observe, like we have got Hadoop. We have got like Hadoop. If you heard about like Hadoop, right? Spark, Hadoop, Spark, especially Spark, very high speed processing technology implemented, right? Very high speed processing technology implemented using Python. We call it like PySpark. We call it like, yes. And apart from this, right? Yes. For scientific applications, we have got a separate package available like CP, Scientific Python, for numerical analysis. We have got NumPy, numerical Python, right? Python is providing. And for graphical user interfaces, many graphical applications, animation applications are getting developed today by using Python. Graphical user interface are for animations, right? We have got models like TK Inter, as we will be discussing as part of our course also, like PyQt. And for game development, lot of games, game development, lot of games are getting developed, right? Like single user, multi-user online games, especially for developing games in Python. Python providing separate frameworks like Pygame, PyChara. These are the frameworks given by Python for developing games in Python. And for 3D games, we have got PySoy, right? PySoy. And for scheduling tasks, we have got Airflow, and for testing or for test cases, for testing or test cases, right? Yes. Yes. And for software development, even for software development, right? Yes. Software developers make use of Python as a support language. And for business applications, Python is one of the best choice for developing e-commerce websites, right? For developing e-commerce websites. Yes, and one of the hottest applications of Python, right? Database applications, right? Yes. Without database, there is no web application, right? Without database, there is no web application. So Python can connect with any database. Right? Yes. Like Oracle, MySQL, SQL Server, right? DB2 for all this. Yes. Okay. For business applications, right? Yes. And just observe, right? Okay. And for networking applications, right? Not only separate framework, separate we have got separate framework like Twisted Python. For networking applications. Next. Hmm. And for CAD or 3D CAD, not only for computer applications, for electronics, for civil environment also, right? Many modules Python is providing for embedded applications. For embedded applications, the most famous embedded application like Raspberry Pi, which uses Python for its computation. Yes.
Sir, what is
And also,
scripted Python means? What is that one?
so it's a framework. It is a framework given by Python for developing network applications.
Okay, using
That
the
framework. See, just like for games, Pygame is a framework, PyCora, and even for web applications, Django framework, and for games, Pygame, and for networking applications, tested Python. This is what frameworks given by Python for different environments, right?
okay, whenever we are connecting with the networking application, we are going to use the Twisted Python framework, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you.
And also for web scraping, right? For see, even for extracting data or harvesting data from different websites like Flipkart, Amazon, from all this we use modules like URL lib module is there, BS4, Beautiful Soup module is there, right? Yes, apart from this, right, for networking, for CAD, for embedded, for web applications, audio or video applications, many audio and video applications are getting developed, right? Many audio and video applications are getting developed, like Team Player, C Player, some examples of it. And apart from this, for data analysis, for robotics with Python, if you see like huge packages we have got, people who have got knowledge with robotics with Python, and computer vision, like face detection, object detection, color detection, many projects are getting implemented. And for desktop applications, single user console applications, right? Yes. Okay, right. So these are some of those examples, right? So in this way, any kind of applications we can develop today by using Python. So web applications, automation, big data science applications, scientific applications, numerical and graphical applications, gaming, for scheduling tasks, test cases, software development, business, database, networking, CAD, embedded, and web scraping, audio, video, data analysis, robotics. Yes. And what are the who are using Python today? Who are using Python today and topmost applications built using Python? Just observe here, right? Who are using Python today and topmost applications built using Python. Google using Python for its web search system, YouTube using Python, Facebook using Python for okay, Instagram. The prime reason for Instagram to choose Python is Python have multi-programming features, Uber pricing algorithm implemented using Python and ML, NASA, right? Yes. Quora, right? Yes, Quora, Reddit, Pinterest, Dropbox, Netflix, MMOG, massively multiplayer online games, Maya, a powerful 3D animation which uses Python script, BitTorrent using Python for hardware testing, right? And iRobot for military and commercial operations. And companies like IBM, Seagate, Qualcomm, all these they use Python for hardware testing purpose, right? And the reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular. What are the reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular? Very less coding you can see, very less coding you can see in Python. Simple syntaxes as compared with other programming languages. Interactive mode, we can easily interact with Python statement by statement for every statement. Yes. Multi-programming features, wide varieties of applications, right? Many built-in libraries, thousands of modules, 89,300 inbuilt modules it has got, right? Yes. Yes. The statements of Python as compared with other programming languages, right? Python comparison with other programming. Just check with this. See, if we compare Python with other programming languages, Python has got dynamic data types. Python has got dynamic data types. See, majorly if you see with other programming, right? We won't see this modular programming features, you won't see. We talk about C, C++, Java, all this, right? It doesn't use modular programming, where Python is providing modules, thousands of modules for each and every environment. Whatever environment you are from, Python has got a module using which you can, means module has got many functions. Using that functions directly you can perform the operation. Generating graph in Python is very simple. For example, if you say bar function generates a bar graph, whenever you say HIST, histogram will be generated. PIE, a pie graph will be generated. Bar plot, histogram, scatter plot, stack plot. In this way, any types of graph can be generated, right? Yes. It's a normal, okay, bar graph, histogram, pie graph, scatter plot, stack plot, right? Any types of graphs, right? Yes. Okay, fine. In this way, for anything, right? For example, if you want to read a PDF file, they will write a Python code. We write a Python code and we can create a PDF file. We can read data from CSV file. The name of the module itself is CSV. We have got some for reading reader functions available for writing data, writer functions, see for reading CSV, for reading JSON, for reading Excel, right? How to read an Excel file? We have got like Excel RD module for creating Excel workbook, Excel file, Excel XX writer is available. So just by writing Python code, I can create an Excel workbook. I can read the data. I can write data. For example, to the sheet 3, write some data. Yes, I can write and execute the program. Go and check in the sheet 3 data got inserted or not. By writing Python code only, I can create a table in the database. I'll write a Python code and execute. Go and check in your database. A table got created. I want to insert the data into that by writing some Python statement, execute it, go and check the table data is got inserted or not. I want to drop the table. Yes, by writing Python code, execute it, go and check the table will be dropped. If you want to update anything you can perform by writing Python code, right? We can connect with the tables, databases, files. and perform all. That's why Python is mostly preferred today. So as for diversified number of applications creations, any kind of applications we can develop using Python. See, okay, everything fine. Python has got everything fine, but everything you can develop. But what is the limitation of Python? Can you see any one limitation of Python means? Python is very less used in creating mobile applications. It is very less used in mobile. In remaining all applications, you can develop and you can create, except mobile applications. Python is interpreted line by line execution, debugging. It makes debugging easy. Yes. Okay. Fine. Okay. Reasons which makes Python super popular means most of the programmers, developers attracted towards Python because of this very less coding, simple syntaxes, multiple programming features, many applications creations, many models. These models you won't see any types of applications creations, multiple programming features which makes Python unique as compared with. And I was showing it was mostly used. Python is mostly used today. Number one ranked programming, mostly used in any area. If you talk data science, in big data, even if different high-end technologies, data science with Python, big data with Python, robotics with Python, AWS with Python, IoT with Python, right? Yes. So so tomorrow Saturday there is no session. From Monday we'll be starting with the actual things, right? So from Monday I'll show you like differentiation with other programming, installations, execution mode, uh, two
Sir,
modes of execution, edit working with editors, edit IDs, not like other training sites. I'll be showing you on different IDs, not on a single ID or two IDs, multiple IDs like PyCharm, Jupyter, Spider, Eclipse, VS Code, all these IDs I'll be showing you. Every 15 days, one ID I'll be discussing. Right. You can have
Google
the knowledge
also
on all
there,
these
right?
IDs.
Google
Yes.
also,
Google Colab.
yeah, that one also you are going to teach.
Yes, I'll discuss all those different in Jupyter Notebook, how we will be writing in Colab, in PyCharm, in
Okay.
Spider, in VS Code, in all this, how we can in Anaconda distribution, Anaconda navigator, Anaconda prompt, right? How
Can
we
you give me the list of the things to install?
Yes, I'll be discussing in the next
Okay,
session.
sure.
See about this execution modes, about this IDs, editors, all this in the next class I'll be discussing with the actual things, right? Actual discussion starts from that. So what are the various editors supported by Python? What are the different IDs supported by Python? What are the various execution modes of Python? Everything step by step we'll be discussing. Okay. And also hardly takes 1 minute to install Python. How we can run Python in your local machine directly in your Windows environment. And later we discuss about IDEs. So only thing is attending the sessions regularly, asking queries during the class, and responding with the answers. Whatever, see, all the sessions will be interactive sessions. For every statement I type, you people will be respond. You have to respond. What will be the result for each line? Each line, what will be the output for each line? So that how to build the code, you will be understanding here, right? How you are going to build the code, you will be understanding. So you'll be getting great command. It's not like a 40 or 45 hours course. We'll be spending 60 to 70 hours with many working examples. At the last, I'll also discuss what are the AI tools used. So first, just get the knowledge of this Python and Python modules, packages, functions, all this you can just have a look. Check with the course content. In brief, in depth, we'll be discussing that. What is Python? Why Python? History, applications, features of Python, advantages, versions, installations, flavors. Python modes of execution, interactive mode, batch mode, editors and IDs, Python data types, Python constants, Python variables, comments in Python, output statement, print function, input function, type conversion, comments in Python, right? Yes. escape sequences, strings in Python, string indexes, and string slicing. Operators in Python, arithmetic operators, comparison operators, logical operators, assignment operators, shorthand assignment operators, bitwise operators, membership operators, identity operators. IDs, different IDs, like I said, how working with different IDs, right? Like PyCharm, Anaconda, Jupyter Notebook, Spider, right? All this. Flow control statements and looping statements. String indexing, string slicing, string functions, string methods, string special characters. Collections in Python, list, tuple, sets, dictionaries, methods, functions, nested lists. Python lists, list creating, list properties, list indexing, list slicing, list functions, list methods, list addresses. Right. List operations, list addresses, list functions, different ways of creating list, nested list, list modifications, insertions and deletions, list methods. Python tuples, tuple properties, tuple creation, tuple indexing, tuple slicing, different ways of creating tuple. Yes, sets, set operations, dictionary operations, functions, and different categories of functions, argument type, variable length arguments, call by value, call by reference, and types of functions like lambda function, filter function, reduce function, map function, zip function, right? Modules in Python, different types of module, import statement, normal import from import, reloading, okay, package, introduction to packages, defining packages. Yes. Errors and exception handling, types of errors, compile time errors, what is exception, need of exceptions, right? Yes. File handling in Python, reading and writing, right? Yes. Object-oriented programming concepts in brief, regular expressions, right? Database access, Python data and time, operating system module, advanced concepts, iterator, generator, closures, decorators, web scraping, working with CSV, XML, JSON, debugging, graphic programming, GUI programming, right? Yes. Using Excel workbook, data analytics, Python pandas in pandas model in brief, NumPy model in brief, and matplotlib, right? These 30 topics in brief for Python core and advanced I'll be discussing. And apart from this, people who go for Python full stack, Django framework, web applications creations, around 15 applications I'll be discussing, right? Django installations, Django project architecture, Django applications, views, templates, admin models, UI technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, MySQL. So you can check with this, right? Yes. So Python core and advanced around 70 hours, 2 months duration, 5,000 is the course fee. UI technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, Django framework around 15 applications, Flask framework, MySQL, and a project. Yes. All above like topics from 2 to 6 also around 70 hours, 2 months. Python for 70 hours, frameworks for 70 hours, totally 140. 2 months for Python, 2 months for frameworks, totally 4 months. So totally it takes like 12,000. But if you are taking entire package with a single payment, it is 10,000. Timings, let me make it clear about the timings. First 1 week, it will be starting at 7 p.m. Later it will be, later it starts at 8 p.m., right? Yes. Offerings from my side, live session video, soft copy of this class notes, assignments and tasks, WhatsApp group and resumes and interview questions, and live interactive hands-on sessions. 300 plus code examples and 15 plus applications, right? Yes. Yeah. Any queries you got from Monday onwards, we'll be starting with the actual things. So try to attend the sessions regularly, try to interact. Yes. Anyone, any queries? Okay, fine. So I'm signing off for now. Meet you on Monday, same time at 7 p.m. Same link, right? Thank you all for your time. Thank you.